so we're on the way to Atlanta to essentially see a John Mayer concert. This is Paxton's birthday present from...
Just shot for 4 hours first, though. Can't wait.
We're going to Atlanta to see John Mayer. I figured we would just go shopping before, because we're already in Atlanta. We already have a babysitter. So that's what we're doing right now. We just took like a hour nap. It's still 3.5 hours until John Mayer. So we might have come to Atlanta a little too early, and we're like a little bit too exhausted to keep shopping. Although we might go to like thrift stores or something.
Sure.
We might do that. I have like a raging headache. So just pop some ibuprofen to, you know, pregame for John Mayer. So we just did that. All right, let's go thrifting. So we decided to go to Ikea instead of thrifting, I think is what we said we were gonna do. So hopefully we have like an hour. So I don't even know if we can make it through this whole thing in time, but we're gonna see. I'm pretty sure Paxton's pooping because we just went to the bathroom at the same time. And he's still in there, and it's been like a couple minutes. And usually he's like the first one out, and he waits on me. What took you so long? What took you so long?
What do you think, buddy? Oh, shoot.
Paxton, what you got?
Huh?
What you got? He's a kids pastor, so every time we go shopping, he's always looking for random stuff like this. What's this gonna be for, babe?
Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday.
And
I don't
Jesus
think
is going to be in one of those dinosaur suits where it's a dinosaur and the human's on top, but it looks like you're standing on a dinosaur.
Oh, instead of like a donkey?
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome. All right, this is what we got. Probably do a haul maybe when we get home.
Yeah.
Do you think anything is an impulse buy that we got? What's an impulse buy? We'll take it out.
Who's hotter, Justin Bieber or John Mayer?
Justin Bieber, and you have this in the background.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Look at the camera.
Justin Bieber, no question.
Tell me what you like about Justin Bieber and why he's hotter than me.
Than you? That was not even the options. So is he hotter than you, or is he hotter than John Mayer?
Is he hotter than me?
No.
Why? Yeah.
Because you're you.
No.
I feel like this is a trick question.
This is how I felt at the Justin Bieber concert, y'all.
I'm
just glad he didn't take his shirt off, or else I would have been done for.
You might have.
I got a dad
Just might have. It is officially the next day, the day after the John Mayer concert. We got him those tickets like in July for his birthday. That was in August. So it's been a few months because we had to wait until April for the show. So I'm just really glad that he got to do that. Almost had the opportunity to like upgrade our seat. We made friends with one of the people who worked there and like kind of escorted you to your seat. He came to us later on and kind of told us, and he said like we've been such great sports and that he was going to try to get us closer. Came back later and told us to move to like these seats, but he didn't tell us the section name, and we're like looking for the new seats that he told us that we could sit in. And this other lady asked us what seats we were looking for, and so Paxton just told her the row and the seats that we knew about, and she was like, okay, what section? And we were like, oh, it's like up here, you know, we'll find it. And it was this whole thing, and then she like asked to see our tickets, and we were just like trying to avoid that question and trying to avoid showing her our tickets. It was a fail. That's the story, how we almost upgraded our John Mayer seats. Anyways, we did go to Ikea yesterday, and we were in and out in like 45 minutes. And if you've ever been to Ikea, you know that's really good. We were on a time crunch, and so part of me was like nervous that we were just adding stuff to the cart that was like an impulse buy. Jackson said it was all an impulse buy. Do you think anything is an impulse buy that we got? What's an impulse buy? We'll take it out. Most our total was only like $150. So I feel like that's pretty good for Ikea, but let's get into it. Every time we go to Ikea, we just stock up on these little dish brushes. We don't have a dishwasher. And we really like these, and they have a little section at the bottom. This is called ALMHULT. Almholt, I think is that what it's called. So we live like an hour and a half away from Ikea, so we don't get to go frequently, so that's why we just kind of stock up. We got this colander, which I just think is so pretty. We already have a colander, but it's like it's all stainless steel. And so maybe this was an impulse buy, but it was like $15. So I just think it's pretty. Stuff like aesthetic, functional things make me very happy. Oh, guys, this also says Almholt. Maybe that just means kitchen. That probably just means kitchen. I don't know the name of this. So that, I guess that also means I don't know the name of this. You could just look up on Ikea's website and search for these specific things. So I don't think I'm gonna have the names for these items. Toilet bowl cleaner. We just get the black cheap ones because we like to replace it as frequently as we can. Also got 2 new pillow covers. And this on camera, I don't know if you can tell. I feel like personally they're like a charcoal blue almost, but now that I'm looking at it looks a little bit more charcoal. But wait, it's like the same. This is what I currently have from Ikea, and I just was gonna get like new covers because we already have the inserts, but it's definitely not the exact same because this has a textured, but I definitely thought this was gonna pull more blue, and I wanted to bring blue tones into our house. But this is definitely like a true charcoal, and this is like throwing me off now. I really like Ikea's pillow covers and their inserts because I feel like they're very affordable, and I like to change my style pretty frequently. So whenever my style changes, I just get new covers. Hello, she is beautiful. I've seen other people have this, but I definitely thought it was bigger in the pictures that I saw. So I don't know if you can tell, but like it's not that big. And then I thought maybe this was an impulse buy because sometimes whenever I buy smaller things for my home, it feels like clutter. But this was like $250. Like it was super affordable. I figured it wouldn't hurt to have a smaller vase just to have, because you never know when you'll need it. So it might not be my main vase that I use for flower arrangements, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty, and it was $250, and I love the details and the shape. I am just obsessed with this like detailing, as you can tell. I have a couple other that are actually a little bit similar, but just different shapes. This came with this gold piece on the top. I guess you just stick the flowers in there, but it's not that big. So it comes off, and I think that that's probably how I'll use it the most. Ask what the best way to store like fruit and like berries in my fridge, and so many people said that a glass jar. A lot of people recommended mason jars, but I felt like I needed something a little bit bigger, so I picked these up, just very practical. Figured this could also be used for fruit or like for pre-cut veggies. Sometimes I like to pre-cut like peppers for Hazel as like a little grab and go snack throughout the week. So I just figured this would be good for that. This is a duvet cover, or it's a duvet insert, and the one that we currently have, there's a couple different things that like we would like to change about it. It keeps us very warm, but it's a little bit too warm to where we're sweating. Also, we have a queen bed, but we have like our mattress is pretty thick, and we also have a mattress topper that makes it even like higher up. So our queen comforter doesn't even like cover the sides of the mattress fully because it's so thick. And so I figured that a king size duvet would cover it a little bit better. So we're gonna try that. I almost bought one of their duvet covers, but they didn't have just like the plain white linen one that I really wanted. We ordered one from Amazon. Like we only spent $150 at Ikea, but it was gonna be like probably $225 had we had gotten that duvet cover. So we spent probably like $225, $250 on home stuff yesterday, which still like isn't terrible. I also wanted to add that we have had our YouTube channel before, years ago, probably 2017, I think is when we had our YouTube channel to begin with, but it was very cringy. And so I went through and I archived all those videos. So unfortunately most of them are not available to still view because I think I would die if people continued to watch those. Decided to kind of reboot the channel and bring a little bit of a wider selection of videos for you, things that are on my heart, faith-wise. I would love to share with you. I think I want to do a segment at the end of every video that, and maybe you can help me figure out a better name for this, but just of what I'm currently learning. I don't really know what to call this. What I'm currently learning. So again, if you can think of a better name for that, please comment that. I'm currently learning how to hear from the Lord. I really struggle with hearing from God, and I fully believe that God wants to speak to us. I don't think he just wants to remain this big mystery, but I think he wants to reveal the plans that he has for our life. I believe he wants to direct our next steps. I've been really inspired by my mentor and just the way that she hears God in the everyday, the way that God speaks through nature, through other people, through the everyday aspects of our life. I so want to seek that for my own life. I'm practicing hearing from the Lord, which is not something that I've ever intentionally done. I have my journal out and I might ask the Lord like a specific question, like about this YouTube channel, for example. I might ask a question and then I just kind of, and like, again, like I'm starting from scratch. I don't really know what I'm doing, but something that my mentor recommended was that I just journal whatever I felt the Lord might be speaking to me in that moment. I don't judge myself for anything that I write down. It sounds so crazy. I could have immediately thought of a banana and I will write it down, and I give myself that space to write down anything that comes to my mind instead of like battling the thoughts of like, no, that was just me. I put that in my head. I just had a banana for lunch today. That's why I am thinking of a banana. I will literally myself like a no judgment zone, and I will write down the thought banana, kind of go deeper into those thoughts with the Lord and kind of press in and be like, okay, God, like, is this from you? And if so, like, what could you be speaking to me through it? And kind of weed through the thoughts that I've written down. And then I also ask the Lord to like confirm it. Like, would you confirm this in other aspects of my life? I've been doing this for like maybe a week. I'm so new at it. Like I still struggle very much feeling like, is this me or is this the Lord? But I'm excited that like I'm taking that first step, because I truly want to hear from the Lord, and I believe that he wants to speak to us too. So that's all I've got for today's video. I'm really excited to continue making these for you guys and just share a different side of that you might not get to see on Instagram or TikTok. But if you want to follow along on those platforms, you can follow me on Instagram at my name, Mailee Barkdale, and then my TikTok handle is also Mailee Barkdale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, we would love for you to like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.